All right, I'm gonna show you how I do tape ends because I've had someone ask, and I've just had this ramen top from the bar we were at for Elaine's birthday forever. And so I just thought, I was like, I mean, I could throw it away, but I could also include it. Oh, damn. And you know, I tested that. That's what's funny to me. All right. Sorry, I had it upside down. You know, I was just non-verbally. Jesus. Just wasn't making any sense. All right. Last year I did this with washi tape, and this year I've pretty much just used Scotch tape because I don't want to see where it meets the page as much. This is how I do it. I'm not saying any of this is correct. I'm just saying this is how I do it. All right. So this gives me like a little flap here that I'm going to play with and use that as my taping point. So that way it can like fold back kind of neatly or more neatly. I'm going to stick it on the piece. I find it's easier than trying to like hold it down and put it on the page. You end up just making mistakes. AKA, I just did that. So kind of find where you want it. Don't press it down too hard yet because this tape is shockingly sticky. And once you feel pretty good about it, then it can go in. So you could leave it there. And this is going to be a little bit of a weird example because it's not like it's really meant to turn back like that. But giving it a fold like that just helped. All right, so then I'm going to take another piece of paper and come around the back. And instead of just taping it down to this piece of paper, because then when I start to move it around a lot, it's going to take this with it, and it's not going to be as even as or as like neat as a turn. I'm going to pull this back a little bit. And this is a little weird because of the shape. I see that it's going to be a problem. There's also some weird like stickiness anyway. All right, all I did was just remove that top bit because it was bothering me. I've had this stuck to my lip the whole time, by the way. All right, so I'm gonna pull this back a little bit so I can make contact with the page, and then put that piece of tape down so that it's touching the page. So that way I have more of like a, when I'm flipping it back, I'm not pulling this page back with me. Does that make sense? It also, I feel like, puts a little less strain on the spine. Let's see if I have another example of that. See, this is attached to this page too much, and see how it pulls it with it? I want to avoid that. Typically, what I try to do is stick it to the piece of tape itself. Let me see if I have another example. Oh, I really don't. Incredible job, Amy. All right, well, maybe I'll just find another example later. Yesterday when we were going to dinner, it was like around 8 o'clock. We were like leaving to meet a friend, and while we were getting in the car, there was like a lot of people walking like towards the back over there, and one person had what looked like a butterfly net, and I was like, that's weird, but we were like kind of running late to meet our friend, so I was just like, whatever, they're trying to catch something, whatever. I saw later that night in the like neighborhood Facebook group that someone's peacock got loose. Her name is Patina, Tina for short, and she was like over like a couple doors down, just like hanging out, and when her owner came to try to capture her, she flew up in a tree. So free Patina, first off, and second off, I've been sitting on the porch pretty much all day, desperately trying to get a glance of Patina. Like, I'm so desperate to be her best friend. I want her to come up here. I've got candy salad. Like, who doesn't like that? And who doesn't want that? So, I'll keep you updated. It's not looking good so far. help? 20, there you go. You're welcome. I am taking a break because it is so hot outside and I'm so hungry. And also I had to pee. These are things that you don't really need to know. But I do that thing where I get so focused on something that I just like forget I have needs, like water and food and using the bathroom. So sweaty. I just went to the bathroom. Stop talking about that. And my underwear, granny panties only, is so, why am I telling you this? It's so sweaty. So enjoy that. I'm gonna have tuna salad for lunch. But we ordered on Monday. I was supposed to cook dinner, but Elaine wasn't feeling well. And she was like, I don't want you to cook all this dinner and then like me really not be able to eat it. And I was like, yeah, plus like I don't want to cook dinner. So we ordered truly like one of my favorite restaurants. And we both got fried rice, and I'm loving squirreling it away and not eating it all. So I should be eating this, but I'm just loving taking like cold bites from the fridge. Huge cold bites from the fridge. So anyway, I probably have like maybe 7 pages left in April. Right now it's May 8th. So one could say I'm behind if one wanted to. Prefer you didn't. I realized I just wanted to use a paper plate. What was I saying? I'm behind. Whatever. Get over it. Last month I had to do that giant, last month? Was that last month? I had to do that big journal-thon, which was actually honestly so much fun. But I figured this kind of journal with me vlog could be a little more low-key and not so like frenzied to get finished. I guess I've been working on it for like a week and a half or something. Energy is low, babe. Energy is really low. And this is all I can muster right now. Muster, speaking of, we're out of. I used the last bit to make this yesterday. I'm devastated because I'm the extra mustard kind of gal. And I'm not even putting anything else on the bread. I forgot to put cold Diet Cokes in the fridge, or Diet Cokes in the fridge to get cold. So it's just gonna be me, my sad tuna salad sandwich, which will be delicious, by the way, because I made it. I'm incredible. And this water. I'm gonna sit inside for a bit, enjoy the air conditioning. Fully almost dropped my sandwich, and then get back at it. I will not try to finish April in this vlog because I don't want it to be too long of a video, to be honest with you. Can you see straight up my nose? Mind your business if you can. I'll cut it a little short and get a few more pages in, and we'll see what's happening. I'm tired. You tired? Okay, bye. Insecure.
have my pity party.